Hello, Heart and Soul Gospel Ministries listener. This is Daniel Kong with Let's Read the Bible. Humans protect themselves instinctively when they are in danger. We call it a protective instinct. It is also sometimes called a survival instinct. That is why people prepare systems or develop equipment so that they can protect themselves from possible dangerous situations. People wear seatbelts and have working airbags when they drive. People install fire extinguishers and check to make sure the smoke detectors work in case of fire. Also, they wear helmets and elbow and knee protections to protect their heads and body when they play rigorous sports. Of course, all these protections may not be able to protect people from all dangers, but this type of protective gear usually works very well in protecting people's lives in many situations. Also, people save up a lot of wealth as a way of protection. With the wealth they saved, they purchase well-built houses, well-built cars, and create safe environments so they can protect their precious things themselves. So, wealth gives people a peace of mind and is an important element in doing so. That is why people do their best to build as much wealth as they can. But how about the protection of our spirit? What do you think we can do to protect our spirit and to keep it from danger? The world tells us to think positive thoughts. The world also advises us to relieve our stress, and it suggests to us various ways to guard our spirit against evil. But the author of Psalm 62 confessed that only God is his salvation and fortress. He says not to give your heart over to wealth, even if it increases. It is because wealth deceives life and will disappear just like our breath. He confessed that only the Lord God is his rock, salvation, and formidable fortress. That is why he confessed that he would not be shaken in God. As we live our life in the world, we see things and it is possible to give our heart to them when they look like they can protect us. But what is most important is our spirit. It is our heart. What do you think can protect us from the tribulations of the world and attacks from the world? Only God, who is bigger than the world, can protect us. It is understandable for us to have thoughts to resolve problems in human ways and with our money or power when we face them in our lives. But I hope you will all wait in silence for the Lord God, who is our master when our hearts are stirred and when our faith is shaken. I hope you will experience that our salvation comes from him as we wait in silence. So, just as the author of Psalm 62 confessed, I hope we will all be able to confess the same. He alone is my rock and my salvation, my fortress. I shall not be greatly shaken. On God rests my salvation and my glory. My mighty rock, my refuge is God. Let's read Psalm 62, verses 1 to 12 together. For God alone my soul waits in silence. From him comes my salvation. He alone is my rock and my salvation, my fortress. I shall not be greatly shaken. How long will all of you attack a man to batter him like a leaning wall, a tottering fence? They only plan to thrust him down from his high position. They take pleasure in falsehood. They bless with their mouths, but inwardly they curse. Selah. For God alone, O my soul, wait in silence, for my hope is from him. He only is my rock and my salvation, my fortress. I shall not be shaken. On God rests my salvation and my glory, my mighty rock. My refuge is God. Trust in him at all times, O people. Pour out your heart before him. God is a refuge for us. Selah. Those of low estate are but a breath. Those of high estate are a delusion. In the balances they go up, they are together lighter than a breath. Put no trust in extortion. Set no vain hopes on robbery. If riches increase, set not your heart on them. Once God has spoken, twice have I heard this, that power belongs to God, and that to you, O Lord, belongs steadfast love. For you will render to a man according to his work. We just read Psalm 62, verses 1 to 12 together. I'll see you all next week. Until then, God bless.